A plane crashes onto a California highway and hits a firefighter's car. The captain quickly jumps into action. John Mefford said he thought a small plane overhead in Orange County, California highway, was too low in the sky. About 9:30 a.m. on the Friday before July 4, 2017, Mefford was driving south on Interstate 405 in Orange County. Mefford continued driving as he watched the twin-engine Cessna continue to descend. Meanwhile, the pilot radioed the airport tower, 297 Mayday. We got Mayday. I lost my right engine. My second glimpse is, I think this plane's going to hit me, Mefford said. And my third glimpse it is across the front of me, hitting me. All I see is maybe like a white flash. The plane's wing scraped the front of Mefford's SUV as it crashed into the roadway and burst into flames, only feet from the runway. Mefford's vehicle sustained only a scrape and a small dent. Mefford was trained as an experienced firefighter, but even before he began that career, he served 7 years in the U.S. Navy. He finished out his naval career in San Diego, working in acute care and emergency. So when he saw the plane go down in front of him, he switched into emergency responder mode. Mefford pulled his vehicle over to the side of the freeway and immediately ran towards the burning plane. I felt like I needed to go see if everyone was okay, he said. It wasn't until I saw the passenger. Her head pops up on the passenger side just enough that I'm like, there's somebody alive. So I ran even faster and then I came from the tail section of the plane toward the passenger front. The woman exited the plane and attempted to lift the pilot out through the door. Mefford guided the passenger to the back of the plane and went back in for the pilot. His butt was on the passenger seat and his legs were on the pilot side, Mefford said. I just came underneath his arms and said, I am going to get you out of the plane. And I lifted him up and out. The pilot, identified as Frank Pisano, broke 6 bones in his back. His wife, Jeanine, broke 5 bones in hers. Both are on the road to recovery. Frank has been flying for 27 years, and he owned the aircraft involved in the accident for 10 years before June 30. Frank said he remembered opening his eyes after the crash and seeing the wing of his plane on fire. He told his wife to get out of the plane, but she would not leave his side. He saved my life and my wife's life because I know she would have stayed trying to help me, Frank said. John was a hero. He went into a burning plane to save us. In the minutes following the crash, several civilians stopped to help the plane's occupants, including a couple of nurses who rendered first aid. People responded in such a way of giving a little bit of effort to try and stop something that was horrible, Mefford said.